So for someone who doesn't already know that we're an instrumental band, we are. We're not an a cappella group, I'll tell you that. But maybe one day. I'm so sorry I'm killing this. The difference between writing this album and writing some of the older material, between then and now, we've grown as a group, exponentially experimenting with improv and diving into more form-structured music, classical music.
2 more takes?
Because we are crazy. We like to make things exceptionally difficult.
I don't know, this is really one of the first records I'm on that I actually kind of sound like what I've been working towards most of my musical career. It grooves, but it's also got a lot of technical aspects, and it has one of my favorite things. It's just like really good melodies.
Even though each song is kind of their own piece, the album is very connected. You know, there's a couple of different musical ideas, melodies, chord progressions that keep coming up throughout the different songs that keep it tied together. So in many ways, I think this is really the full blooming of our style.
We were kind of in limbo when we lost our last player, and we really didn't know where this was going and if we could even get this done.
You know, we needed somebody that could not just match what we were doing, but push us to do even more. And yeah, Will definitely fits the bill there.
Dun-ga-dun. Right, that? So what are you playing there?
So,
Will is the guy I met not too long ago. Actually, what has it been, 3 years now? Jesus.
I would be learning like Van Halen tapped arpeggios on my bass to just simply try and one-up my brother. So that was a huge influence on me.
Will owns more black clothing than I did when I was a teenager.
And he is such a good bassist. I mean, he's got those classical skills from his upright stuff. You know, he does musicals and opera. He's got the jazz skills.
I mean, we all love sounds, you know, like, especially our bass player, Will.
These are the solo settings that I used for, something. Volume. What song? It's the second movement. Second movement.
It's nice to know that someone else has been through the jazz ringer, so to speak.
I've done some stuff with the pick on the record. I got to do a lot of fingerstyle stuff, and a lot of slap bass, which I'm trying to bring to metal music. Everyone hates me now. Everyone's like, no. Chris is great. He's like the ultimate drum nerd.
For Chris and Will, you know, you get a lot more of that jazz side of things. Chris is a jazz drummer through and through. You know, Elvin Jones, fan club president.
Put a lot of time into playing drums. A lot of blisters and sweat and grass stains from marching fields.
I love paradiddles and like warm-ups and stuff like that, because a lot of what I do as a bass player comes out of that. And the fact that like I could just look at him and we're kind of always on the same page.
Mike and Geoff. They're like, I love them.
Fuck this instrument. Why did I agree to this?
To me, I just kind of think of them as brothers. Like they, like they quarrel sometimes, but there's this like underlying, like unspoken thing that happens when they're both playing together. And it's really cool, and they really play well off each other.
I'm trying to accomplish really connecting more with people. There's a lot of musical ideas, some technical, some kind of, very based on feel, some a little simple.
It's weird because it's shreddy, but it's not. The thing with us is that we're a very shreddy technical band, but it's never like about that one player who's just, flying over these backing tracks. It really is orchestrated in a way. Every instrument shines through. There are times where the bass has the melody, times where the guitar is the melody, times where the drums are the most prominent thing. Having all of that kind of wrapped up together, I think makes it kind of unique.
It's for my dad's cat. It's for you. It's for whoever wants to listen to good music. I think it's important to share our message that, progressive rock can be anything you want it to be. So, this is where we are. East Coast. Let's do it. I don't know.